A shutdown inning. A leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Toward right center field. Calling for it, Marte. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris.
Shot now, Chris Bryant. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high. High-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Here's Lamb to make the catch now when there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Lamb gloves it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. He'll get it into second. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting,
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Ketel Marte is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez has it. Throw on to first in time, one away. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Eduardo Escobar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's Baez on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Lamb. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 26.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the run.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times.
And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Wilson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Lamb has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This is pulled into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The third baseman, number
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Two out, nobody on. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Lamb fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
You see that so much, left on left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself. And welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. No balls and a strike to count. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 6.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Peralta. He was a double play victim last time around. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Peralta, the runner at second with one away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
The center fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
Standing in, Ketel Marte, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Mark Segunas is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. But that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
All the time with this game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Ground ball right side. Flores showing off his range. From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And that's thrown to left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Fielded cleanly in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs. Kyle Ryan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Kyle Ryan.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And that's dead center for strike one. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Eighth inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. So stepping in, Jake Lamb. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Line to the right side. Bryant is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
A ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there, base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Digging in, Alex Avila. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Hayward. Still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Nick Ahmed will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Steve Cishek will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And he lays off there 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Andrew Chafin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the top.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. In the air now, out to left. Peralta is underneath this one. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bodie leads off first with 1 away. Stays alive, still 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They'll try and hold him. Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Pedro. Good things defensively for the Cubs.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, David Peralta. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie in the top of the ninth. Here comes the 0-1, fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And he strikes. First two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. No contact there, and it's 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Arizona down to its last strike. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Eduardo Escobar popped him up. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Cubs posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kyle Hendricks notches his 3rd win of the year. Taijuan Walker worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Pedro Strop records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.